Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is your boy B, Bullet RC. I'm coming to you guys again with another video. Now you guys know that I usually do a lot of my roundup videos towards the end of the year, but I was sitting down the other day, I'm like, yo, it's literally July. We've already done half of the year, so why not touch on some of the worst, most hideous, most trash, most releases this year. Last year I dropped my 25 worst sneaker releases of the year. People really enjoyed that. It was a little bit hard to do it halfway through the year because a lot of the stuff that releases is usually decent or okay. Not everything that's going to be on this list is just hideous, but the number one shoe we're gonna have some fun with. Before we get into it though, I need to do one thing real quick just to get in the mood. Hold on, we'll be right back. Hopefully I can still be monetized after this. I don't know how that works. Okay, so listen, before we get into this, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I thought I still had some Jack, but right now we're gonna have to settle for Appleton Jamaican rum. We're gonna take a shot or two. So yeah, let's go ahead and just take this first one. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but yes, there is something on inside the cup. I ain't trying to spill on the carpet, and no, I'm not trying to fake it. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's one. Hold on, one more. Hold on. Okay, I'm trying to get in the spirit. All right, that's enough spirit getting in. Let's get to the list, bro. This is my top 15 and a little bit of less. I mean, and a little bit more. No, I'm not drunk yet, bro. It was 2 shots. The top 15 worst sneaker releases of 2017 this far. Sneaker brands, I'm on your head. Let's get it. I don't really care if you cry. All right, y'all. So the first shoe on this list, we're gonna keep it light. At number 14, we have a shoe that it should have just been left. I don't know why they keep bringing this shoe back. It literally looks like the running shoe that RoboCop would wear if he wasn't in just straight up metal boots. That is the Air Jordan Trunner. This shoe was designed around the same time as a 15, and you can definitely tell. And this shit is just trash. Listen, JB, I know it's an old runner model, you want a retro and, you know, do your thing, but please listen. This is not a good shoe, in my opinion. Remember, everything is my opinion, but listen, it's kind of a fact. This shoe is ugly as fuck. They need to leave this shoe in the ground, okay? Don't ever talk about it again. Just leave it alone. I know there was an OVO collab that dropped, but no. The Jordan Trunner, leave this shit in the past, please. That's the first one. So at number 14, there's gonna be some shoes on this list that you guys have probably never heard of, never seen, and bless you that you haven't seen some of these shoes. This next one's the Missoni, or whatever it's called, and Converse Chuck Taylor slip-on. This shoe literally looks like every purse my grandma ever owned melted into one shoe. Brown leather, weird knitted patterns. If I showed you to my grandma, she probably would fuck with them. I think this would be her shoe. Now, prior to me going on Sneaker News and looking up a lot of these releases, I went through every calendar month, went through all the releases, and I know that there's some higher end fashion stuff, some designer shoes that I didn't even see that I know are fucked up. But these Converses, they're just garbage. Basura on the highest levels. If you bought this shoe, God help you. She said, baby, I am not afraid to die. At number 13, remember, these aren't really in any particular order. Basically, the ones I'm gonna really go in on are a little bit later in the list, but this one, I just can't give it a pass, bro. This is one of those shoes that I really tried and was like, maybe this could be dope or I could see it, but listen, the Mark Newson Vapor Max. I know it's a designer. I know they do the weird shit with the shoes, and I like the weird shit sometimes, but this time, fuck no. Fuck no, baby! This shoe is another one my grandma would have definitely enjoyed doing her Sunday gardening in. Nice knitted uppers, a little bit of leather around the mud guard, make sure she doesn't stub her toes or anything, and then the nice Air Max bubbles just to give her some comfort and some balance when she's going from flower bed to flower bed. Like I said, I tried. Guys, I tried. Y'all know I like the Vapor Max, but this one is no good. I almost bought this shoe at one point, and I really looked at it and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Why would I ever buy this shoe? And I left them exactly where they should be, on the shelf, on a site. Fuck the Mark Newson Vapor Max. I love the Vapor Max. The Vapor Max? The fuck is that? I love the Vapor Max, but these ones, these ones gotta go.
Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead.
So on to number 12, we have the white mountaineering and Adidas Superstar slip-on. I think it's a shell toe too. I know a lot of y'all ride or die with Adidas. These shits are garbage. Don't tell me anything different. Don't try to defend them. Don't try to, oh, but it's a collab with white mountaineering. And no, just nah. Please don't. Just leave that out of my comment section. Leave it out of, just fuck all that. These are garbage, okay? They're garbage.
Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead.
And next up, since I have basically forgotten count already, I mean, I guess we might as well, let me take one more shot. Oh shit. All right, let's do it. Next up, the Air Jordan 1. I know y'all probably thought the Air Jordan 1 was safe. I got a lot of them in the background, but there is one particular Air Jordan 1 that we have to get on, and that is the Air Jordan 1 Decon, the deconstructed Air Jordan 1 with straight up hacky sack uppers, with straight up ball sack uppers. It's basically a canvas sack that looks like an Air Jordan 1 on an Air Jordan 1 sole. Bro, if I try to put these shits on, they would just be straight flop, bro. Just straight flop. I got wide feet already, and these are just the ball sack ones, bro. There are the sack ones.
Phantom, that's alright. Inside all white.
Now this next shoe, I'm assuming you guys probably never ever heard of, and once again, God bless you that you haven't, but I'm sorry. Today you're gonna learn about it. That is the Air Max Flare. Oh my God. Out of like all the shoes that I had on this list, this is the one I remember walking into the store, and you already know, this is more of a Nike training shoe, and it's a new Nike model, so a new design. And I looked at this shoe, I was like, bruh, Nike. I like Nike. I own a lot of Nikes, but Nike from a friend. What the fuck are these? What are these shoes? Whoever designed these had to have known that they were outlet bound. These are the outlet special Air Max Flares, the Air Max outlets. That's what these are. If you bought this shoe, comment it down below, and everyone else, we're gonna pray for you, for your well-being, because obviously you're making some fucked up choices in life. Next shoe. Now I mentioned it was a little bit hard to find a lot of really bad releases. There haven't been too many so far, but this one came out of nowhere. I wasn't sure if I was gonna leave it on the list, but it's the Converse Texmex. These shits look like something I could literally get in my car, drive 20 minutes up the road, park, get out of my car, walk into the Skechers outlet, and find in the women's section a shoe that looks exactly like this, and I guarantee it's gonna cost me $30 or less. Now, other than Chucks or versions of the Chuck, I really don't fuck with Converse, and these right here remind me exactly why I do not fuck with Converse. Exactly why.
I like the way that she treat me, gon' leave you, won't leave me, I call it that Casanova.
Now this next one is another joint that should have hit the shredder. He should have drawn it up and just said, fuck, I fucked up. Let's do another thing. Throw it in the shredder. The shredder, what the fuck is that? Throw it in the shredder, and that is the Kobe 11 Alt. I have never seen a shoe want to be the glove so bad. These want to be gloves so bad. But the thing that makes these different from the gloves is that I like the gloves. Now this Kobe 11 Alt, the difference is they're ugly. Second off, I don't like them. Third off, they're basura. Fourth off, they're garbaggio. Fifth off, just fuck them. Now, I'm not sure if I made a Will You Cop and talked about this shoe right here. Once again, we are dealing with another designer collab. These shits are weak as fuck. I don't want anyone to try to tell me anything other than that, okay? Just stop it, get some help. Now I know we make jokes about shoes literally being socks on soles, but these shits are dirty socks on Boost soles. This is an Adidas shoe that to me cannot be saved. I am sorry, this one is trash. It is one of the worst Adidas sneakers that I have seen in a while, and if you're trying to tell me otherwise, just don't waste your breath. Fuck this shoe. These shits are literal fucking L's. Flip them over, they're literal L's. That is it, the Alexander Wang fucking run. Alexander, they're trash, bro. Just What the fuck is this? So I'm looking at this next shoe and I feel like I'm about to make a lot of you hipster, fashionable niggas real upset with this one. But it is the Vet Mont and Reebok Insta Pump Fury collab. This is a white Insta Pump Fury with marker designs all over it, and I think it was $750 to $760. Now, my problem with Vet Mont is that the shit is expensive as fuck, it's basic as fuck, and even the person who makes it says he wouldn't spend the money on it, and niggas still eat it up. Still. And I'm not mad at the concept of drawing on your shoes and personalize them. I think that is cool, but why spend $760 on a pair of white Reeboks that someone has already drawn all over just to say I got the Vet Mont pair? I spent $750 on some shoes that were drawn on by someone else when I could have bought the same shoe and did it myself and spent $500 less, $600 less. But I got the Vet Mont pair, so I'm out here flexing. I'm high fashion, nigga. Like, what the fuck you on? You still in the mall? You still shopping in the mall? I shop at Vet Mont. I spend $900 on my white Hanes tees, bitch. Think I'm buying Hanes tees in a pack. Vet Mont all day, nigga. I buy that shit all day. Vet Man, oh fuck. Overpaying for shit all day. Vet Mont gang, get at me. No, I can't pay my rent, but I got that Vet Mont on, bitch. Okay, we're back, we're relaxed. Next shoe is the Ricardo Tisci and Nike Dunk Chukka Luxe. Another designer shoe that me personally, I thought was trash. Taking the mid-cut dunk, made it not low, not high, but mid-cut, made the ankle huge, and then made the swoosh look huge as well. They literally look like some Bobos. That's what we used to call them. If you got some fake shit or some weird shit, we would call them Bobos. And that is what these joints look like. Straight 100% certified USDA Bobos. Next up, we got another one that I have never seen in a store, and I'm going to assume you haven't either, and you're going to know exactly why when I show this picture. The Nike Air Max TR. These shits look like baseball mitts, and not in a cool way, not in a cool way where they have like the nines coming out, the little pinnacle pack. No, these look like fucking baseball mitts in the worst possible way. And I got a question for y'all out there. Have any of you ever seen this shoe in stores? Let me know, because before looking this shit up, I had never seen this shoe, and after looking at it, I completely understand why. She said I am not afraid to die. Next up, we have the Lonzo Ball ZO2 retailing at only a big baller price, only a big baller brand price of $495 with, don't worry, $5 shipping. Pretty cheap on the shipping. Now, before we get into it, listen, I completely understand being your own brand, creating something of your own. That's why Tony and I made our own brand. I salute being an entrepreneur, being a businessman. But with all of that out of the way, we gotta talk about these shits, the ZO2s. Business aspects aside, let's go on the shoe and the price. This shoe is $495 doll hairs. I think upwards of 500 or 600 if you wear, I think 14 or up. And they look like what would happen if Kmart said we want a Boost sneaker that looks like a Kobe. You mix all that together, you mix that Kmart flavor in there, and you get the ZO2. So we're getting down to our last two, and this one I think is gonna surprise some of you guys, but some of you guys are gonna really understand why. Nike has destroyed one of my favorite shoe from last year, the Nike SFA1. Amazing sneaker, amazing shoe. I love the green, and I'm pretty sure at some point they're gonna destroy it with a whole bunch of bullshit colorways, as they always do. But this time they made a mid-cut version, the SFA1 Mid. And Nike, when I seen this shoe, I almost had to shed a thug tear for the SFA1 High, because you literally fucking destroyed that mid shoe. Some people are gonna be like, well, they're the same thing. They look the same. No, the fuck they do not. First off, sneaker brands have a tendency to make a shoe it pops, it's flying, it's selling, and then they try to make another version of it and they completely fuck it up. And that's what they did with this. They took a shoe that I hold so dearly, that I love, the SFA1, and they said, how can we fuck up Bull's day today by making some bullshit version of it and trying to ruin the shoe before we drop a million bullshit colorways in it next fall? That's what they said, that's what they did. Fuck the mid SF, it's trash. The high SF is the only SF to get. Leave the mid on the fucking shelf. That's it. Next one. So we have finally made it to the last shoe on the list, which is actually 2 releases. And if I made a video and didn't speak about these, I feel like I would be doing a disservice to myself as well as just the whole sneaker community, fashion community itself, because I feel like a lot of people were really chasing the clout with these ones. These are definitely the clout chasers buying these shoes. Now, if anyone buys the Supreme and LV sport sneaker and tries to tell me that it's a nice looking shoe, that they just bought it because, you know, I thought it was a dope kick, this is the ugliest fucking shoe to release this year. And you want to know why people bought it? It was Supreme and LV. These are fucking clogs. I don't care what anyone has to say to me. It's okay. You were trying to get the clout on IG. You were trying to get the retweets. You were trying to get the favorites. Just say that. Don't say I like them. Don't say, oh, they're kind of nice. Don't say they're comfy. Bruh, both Supreme LV shoes are fucking trash and the worst shoe to release thus far this year. And this is what I'm going to do for those of you out there who went out and spent $1,000 on this shoe, or how much ever money it costs on this shoe to get some extra clout on IG. I might have to open up some type of page or a GoFundMe to make a fundraiser of likes, so that every month you can donate 1 to 5 likes a month to help with someone's self-esteem and to help with their clout tokens, because they really need that clout. That is why they went out and bought this ugly ass fucking shoe. Both of them are ugly, especially the second one. The second ones look like something I could literally go to the flea market and pick up. So listen, that is going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you are triggered, go ahead and leave an angry comment down below. If there's an ugly shoe that I missed that you hate, leave a comment down below. Let off all the steam you need to down there, because I will be making another video at the end of the year when I have more sneakers to talk about. Listen, like I said, we've only been through half of the year, so I only have half of the sneakers to look at, and we have a whole rest of the year for the clout chaser Vet Mont buying. Oh, these shoes were just nice, so I bought them. All those bullshit, all that bullshit. We have a full year of sneaker releases to talk about, and I will be here at the end of the year to tell you which ones I think are basura. So that is a wrap. Y'all be easy. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah, 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 of course.
Say again?
You say I'm left off bad and bull.
What you say?
I'm left off bad and bull.
Hey.
And I will see y'all on the next video talking about all this bullshit. I got Pink Guy in the back doing some crazy shit. I got some more rum. Fuck this, I'm out. Fuck those Supreme shoes. Get your clout. Peace.
Look, nigga, fast car, nice car, red song.